guys, welcome to today's how-to. Today we're going to be learning how to draw a stitch. So first we're going to get started with his head sort of angled towards the top right. So right in the center on a slight diagonal, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right for the nose. We're going to start underneath on the left, just closing that off by curving this around and then up on the right. For the nostrils, we're going to curve this line up and across on both sides. We're going to add in a detailed line above. We're going to draw in a curved line from left to right, stepping up, creating one slightly smaller. Let's frame the shape of the head now. On the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line up, bringing that down on the side. We're going to step across on the right, replicating that, curving this around and through towards the bottom. Let's close off the bottom of the head. On the left-hand side, we're going to curve this around and in towards the center. We're going to do the same thing on the right, and we're just going to connect this together in the middle. Let's come up. On the right, we're going to curve this line down. We're going to leave a gap, replicating that as we bring this line across on the left. Now from here on the top, we're going to bring this line up and back in. From that point again, we're going to curve this line up and through. And then one more time, curving this line out and then back down. Let's draw in the eyes. So we're going to draw in the pupil. We're going to curve this up, around, bringing that back in on the bottom. We're going to move over on the right hand side and replicate that, curving this around and then back through underneath. Let's draw in a nice big oval on the top now. So we're going to bring this line around and through. We're going to do the same on the right. And then now from here, we're just going to color in that pupil black. Let's move around that. On the inside, we're going to curve this line up and out towards the side of the head. We're going to do the same thing on the left, bringing this around. We're going to extend this one further down. Let's bring this line out on the right. So from that corner, we're going to curve this line up and across. And then over on the left, we're going to arch this line over and through towards the inside. Let's draw in a corner bracket underneath our left eye. We're going to do the same on the right. Now we're going to join in the mouth together. So underneath the nose here, we're going to arch this line down on the left. We're just going to do the same on the right, bringing that across. Let's draw in the bottom of the mouth now. So we're going to draw in a nice big arch line from left to right in the corner. Let's draw in the teeth. So from the center, we're going to curve this line up on the left. We're going to do the same on the right. Let's come down again, curving this over and through towards the side. And then again, as we move across, bringing this over and then back up. Let's come down and draw on the bottom line of teeth. So in the middle again, bringing this up and down on both sides, creating a small soft triangle. We're gonna do the same as we move over on both sides. And then again, one more time, bringing that out. Let's draw on the tongue. So we're gonna curve this around and through. Stepping up, replicating that, bringing that around and back down. Let's draw in our ears now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line over and up, extending that out. We're going to do the same on the right, curving this out, up, and through towards the side. Let's get started back on the top. We're going to curve this line down. We're going to draw in a sideways letter V for the little cutout of the ear. And then from here, we're just going to curve this line all the way back around and in towards the bottom. Let's do the same on the right. So this time we're going to extend this line further down. So we're going to curve this all the way around and in. We're going to draw in a sideways letter V again. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this back through towards the side. Let's close this off on the top by arching this over and through towards the ear. And then moving underneath, we're going to curve this line back across towards that corner. Let's come over and we're going to draw in the hand that's leaning on the tombstone. So we're going to draw the arm curving that across, top of the hand, curving that even further over. Let's draw on the first finger. We're going to arch the sign around and in. Let's move in towards the middle, curving this around, back through. And then one more time as we move around, curving that back up. We're going to come across directly for the thumb. And we're just going to draw on a nice big arch line, curving that around and down. Now from here, we're going to draw on a curved line, closing that off. Now let's draw on the claws. So underneath this, we're going to curve this line out, bring that back in on the side. And then we're just going to draw on the claws on top of each of these. Let's draw on the tombstone as we come down now. So on the top here, we're going to bring this diagonal line all the way across towards the left. On the right hand side, we're going to bring this line out and down. And then again, back out and down. And then we're going to curve this line out on a diagonal, and then we're going to bring this straight down and through. Now from here, we're going to move over on the left-hand side, and we're just going to curve this line out and back in. Again, we're going to move this line out, down, and over towards the left. Now from here, from that point on the side, we're going to draw a diagonal line coming through. Stepping across on a diagonal, replicating that, bringing that through towards the bottom, just extending that, ending that so it's on a diagonal. Let's come up now. From that point, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the thumb. And now we're going to draw in a drip coming down from the top of the tombstone. So we're going to draw in a curved line from the left. Coming over, we're going to curve this line out, down, and back up. And then again from here, curving this out and through towards the top. Let's move down on the left. We're going to curve this line out, down, up, and then over towards the side. Let's move down on the right. We're going to curve this line around and then up. We're going to arch this line over on the side, bringing this down and then back through towards the top. Again, moving underneath, curving this up, moving to the side, replicating that. Let's come down now, arching this out. From that point again, curving this over. And then just one more time, arching that over towards the side. We're going to draw in another little droplet here. So we're going to curve this up, down, back in. And then from here, we're just going to connect this on a diagonal, curving that across. Now we're going to draw in the name stitch. So we're going to start with the letter S on the left-hand side. We're going to draw in a capital T, letter I, another capital T, the letter C, and H. Now we're going to draw a small diagonal line coming down, leaving a gap, replicating that. And then we're going to do the same underneath on the right, just making that slightly longer. Now we're going to finish drawing in Stitch's body here. So to close off the hand, we're just going to curve this line down. On the right hand side now, underneath the face, we're going to curve this line out, over, and down for the torso. Stepping over on the left, we're going to curve this line up. Moving over, we're going to bring this line out, around, and we're going to arch this all the way in towards that tombstone. Let's draw in a curved line on the bottom, stepping over, replicating that. Now let's draw in the leg on the top. So we're going to curve this line across again. For the first toe, we're going to arch this line up, back down. Again, from that point, we're going to curve this line around and in. And then again, just curving this around and through towards the side. Closing off the bottom of the foot, we're going to arch this line all the way around, and we're going to bring that back in, connecting that together. Underneath here, we're going to arch this line over towards the left, and then from that corner, curving that out on the side. In the middle here, we're going to draw in a nice big circle. On the top here, let's draw in another circle. In the middle, and then again as we move down. We're just going to draw in the right arm for stitch now. So for the thumb, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then for the claw, just curving this line out and then back through. Let's come underneath for the hand. We're going to curve this around and up. For the arm, arching this in. And then we're just going to bring this line over and through towards the body. Let's draw in the fingers now. So on the top here, we're going to curve this line in. Stepping down, let's replicate that. And then moving underneath, curving that through. Let's draw in some claws now, curving that over and down. We're going to replicate that as we move through. Now we're just going to draw in some of the grass underneath. So on the left hand side, we're going to bring this line up, back down, extending this further up and in. Again, moving over, bringing this out and down, and then extending this through, back in. One more time, out, back down on the left. Let's move across. Underneath, curving this up and down. From that point, bringing that back up and through. Again, from here, bringing this up and down. We're going to bring this up, extending that to that line, bringing that back down. Again, bringing this up and through towards the bottom. Let's move up in towards the center now. We're going to leave a small gap, curving this up, back down. Bringing this out on the right, back in. We're going to make this one slightly smaller. Again, we're going to bring this out on more of a diagonal and back in. Again, making this slightly smaller. We're going to extend this one slightly longer. And then we're just going to do this 3 more times as we come over on the right. And that is it. That's how you draw graveyard stitch. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thank you so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.